My goal is, how can I get an emotional, honest response?
Yeah.
How can I, whether, I got to interview Carmelo Anthony after he scored 62 points at the Garden, broke a
Yes.
record.
Yes.
And it was like one of the best interviews he and I ever had.
Oh.
I was a nervous wreck, but I was like, it's Carmelo.
He was probably like just high, like high
He
on
was
the
still in
feeling
his
of-
zone.
Yeah.
I was like, Carmelo, you smile, you love this game. You weren't smiling. Where did that come from? And he talked about this zone that he was in from before the game, and a clip that the coach showed. What was that clip? Like, all this great stuff, because he felt comfortable with me, even though 20,000 people were watching us in the arena screaming.
Yeah.
And then we also, of course, had the people watching on TV.
The energy is like,
Yeah.
it's so exciting. Like you still
Yes.
feel it as a reporter, I'm sure, the same way you'd
Oh,
feel it
yeah.
like if you were in the fan, like
yes.
in the bleachers, right?
Oh,
You're
my
like,
gosh.
oh my goodness.
And sometimes that's the story. I mean, half the
Yeah.
time when we're doing Knicks stories now with the playoffs, it's about the feeling and the energy and can you hear yourself even think?
Yes.
It's so loud in the
yeah.
Garden with certain games like
What a
that.
vibe.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be there tonight for the
I
Knicks
am
game.
not.
Tomorrow, tell us what you're doing tomorrow.
So I've become a little bit of a Swiss Army knife, which is good, which
Yes.
is important at this stage in my career. So I started filling in news, and I never thought I would want to do news. To become a broadcaster, though, when I was a young girl, Diane Sawyer and Barbara Walters, Oprah Winfrey, they were the ones that set the tone. I wanted to be like them.
Yeah.
That's who I looked up to. But then I realized I had a passion in sports. And then I realized what Leslie Visser was doing, and Linda Cohn and Hannah Storm and Robin Roberts. So then I was following their careers, and that's how I became a sports broadcaster. But never thought I would want to leave sports to go to news, because I just have such a passion for it. But the opportunity presented itself, and it's a challenge.